the world of Greek mythology, there are stories of incredible bravery, love, and sometimes the tragic consequences of human hubris. One such tale is that of Arachne, a mortal woman whose skill in weaving was unparalleled. Her talent was so extraordinary that she dared to challenge one of the most powerful gods of Olympus, Athena, the goddess of wisdom and craftsmanship. But this tale is not one of triumph. Instead, it is a story of pride, arrogance, and the swift retribution that the gods often deliver to those who overstep their bounds. Join us as we explore the myth of Arachne and how a mortal's challenge to the gods would lead to a fate from which there was no escape. Arachne was no ordinary mortal. She was a skilled weaver, so talented that her tapestries were admired far and wide. People from all over came to see her work, and she quickly gained a reputation as the finest weaver in the land. Her skill surpassed even the most skilled artisans, and it wasn't long before her name became synonymous with weaving excellence. But, as often happens in Greek mythology, pride began to take root in Arachne's heart. She grew so confident in her abilities that she began to boast about her talents, claiming that no one, not even the goddess Athena, the goddess of wisdom, strategy, and crafts, could surpass her. In her mind, there was no one who could rival her in weaving, not even the gods themselves. Arachne's words soon spread, reaching the ears of the goddess Athena herself. Athena, who had long been revered for her wisdom and craftsmanship, heard the rumors of Arachne's boastful claims and her disrespect towards the gods. But instead of responding with anger, Athena decided to challenge Arachne, not with words, but with action. One day, Athena appeared before Arachne, disguised as an old woman. With a stern expression, Athena approached the young mortal, who was confidently weaving her next masterpiece. The goddess spoke to Arachne, offering her a chance to humble herself. She warned the young woman that she was in danger of angering the gods and that she should not compare herself to the divine. But Arachne, unrepentant and brimming with arrogance, refused to listen. She scoffed at Athena's warning and boldly challenged her, stating that she would gladly compete in a weaving contest to prove that she was the superior artist. Athena, with a heavy heart, accepted the challenge. She revealed her true form, no longer a humble old woman but the majestic goddess Athena, wise and regal. Arachne, unfazed by the divine presence before her, set up her loom, ready to show the goddess that mortals, too, could rival the gods. The weaving contest began, and the two weavers went to work. Athena's tapestry was a masterpiece, depicting the gods in all their glory. It was filled with majestic scenes of the gods' wisdom, strength, and benevolence. In particular, Athena wove images of the gods' divine authority and the harmony of Mount Olympus. But Arachne's tapestry was a stark contrast. While her weaving skills were flawless, the subject matter was deeply controversial. She chose to depict the gods not as perfect beings, but as flawed, deceitful, and immoral. Her tapestry displayed the gods' many infidelities, their selfishness, and their arrogance. The gods' betrayals and misdeeds were laid bare for all to see. Zeus's numerous affairs, Hera's jealousy, Poseidon's vengeful nature, and even Athena's own involvement in past conflicts. Arachne's tapestry was a bold statement, a challenge to the very idea of divine perfection. But her message was not one of reverence or respect. It was a direct insult to the gods, exposing their flaws for all to see. Athena, as the goddess of wisdom, could not tolerate this blasphemy. She had warned Arachne that she was risking divine wrath, but the mortal had refused to heed her words. Now, the moment of judgment was at hand. The air was thick with tension as Athena examined Arachne's work. The goddess's face, once calm and composed, now radiated anger. It was not just the depiction of the gods' flaws that enraged Athena, but the audacity of Arachne to mock the very beings who controlled the fate of the universe. With a flash of divine power, Athena spoke, her voice booming and echoing like thunder. She declared that Arachne's arrogance had brought about her own downfall. The mortal had dared to challenge the gods and insult their honor. For this, there would be no forgiveness. In an instant, Athena's form changed. She did not need to strike Arachne with lightning or use any weapon. Instead, with a wave of her hand, Athena transformed Arachne into a creature that would forever embody her punishment. Arachne was no longer a mortal woman. She had been turned into a spider, condemned to spend eternity weaving webs in the dark corners of the earth. The elegant, talented weaver who had once stood proud now found herself forever trapped in her own art, endlessly spinning webs with no escape. The tragic transformation of Arachne is a lesson in humility and the consequences of hubris. Though she was incredibly talented, Arachne's pride led her to disrespect the gods, and it was her own arrogance that sealed her fate. She had defied the divine order, and now, as a spider, she would be forever bound to a life of endless toil. But there's a deeper layer to Arachne's story. Despite her punishment, Arachne's transformation into a spider can also be seen as a testament to the enduring power of art. Even as she was condemned to live in the shadows, she continued to weave. Her spirit as an artist could not be extinguished, even by the wrath of the gods. The spider's web became a symbol of both creativity and the consequences of defying the divine. To this day, the name Arachne is synonymous with spiders, and her tale serves as a reminder of the fragile balance between mortal ambition and the power of the gods. Arachne's story may be a tragic one, but it carries a powerful message. It reminds us that while pride and talent can lead to greatness, they can also bring about our downfall if we forget our place in the grand scheme of things. Thank you for joining us as we explored the myth of Arachne, a mortal whose weaving skills challenged the gods and led to a fate that echoes through the ages. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more stories from the world of mythology. Until next time, remember, there is wisdom in humility, and in every thread of fate, there is a lesson to be learned.